Hello Detroit! My name's Nicole Rupersberg and you're watching Nikki Does Detroit on Do Detroit TV. Today, we're going to the Detroit Science Center. Come on! The Science Center caters to families as well as young children and adults. Programs at the Detroit Science Center involve many hands-on educational activities and live events that keep parents entertained while stimulating young minds with complex puzzles and experiments. Even kids as young as preschool age can get in on the fun with Kids Town, which is a mix of art, science, and good old-fashioned fun. The center also hosts camp sessions for spring break and even an overnight camp-in, during which kids and parents participate in experiments and activities all night long. In the morning, camp ends with breakfast and a trip to the Dassault Systems Planetarium for a viewing of their planetary special, black holes. This massive dome is 50 feet wide and reaches 3 stories high. The digital projection technology that runs this system is some of the most advanced in the world. I'm standing here inside this gigantic heart to show you how the Science Center really brings science to the kids. This exhibit helps them understand the human form and all of its various functions by allowing kids to travel through the muscular and respiratory systems, as well as other vital systems of the body. Young minds are also challenged and engaged at the DTE Energy Sparks Theater, where they learn how electricity works.
An electromagnet, yes, exactly. So it's only a magnet when you and I want it to be one. If I don't touch this button and I just let this do this, nothing happens to it, okay? However, if I induce a current through these copper wires, I get those electrons spinning in the same direction. Because in all matter, electrons are going in all different directions.
If that isn't enough for your young Einstein, then they will love the Science Center's new rocket laboratory. The Rocket Lab lets kids examine actual rocket designs up close as they learn about space travel and planetary relations. Or you can just simply be a kid and play around on one of the many fun displays. However, the Science Center isn't just for the little ones. The center hosts many world-class exhibits each year, and 2010 is no exception. For the first time anywhere, the Accidental Mummies of Guanajuato will be right here in Detroit. Come on, let's check it out.
I am Carlos Gonzalez Ruiz. I am a presenter here for the Accidental Mummies exhibit here at the Detroit Science Center. The mummies were found between 1865 and 1950s. A lot of them were either miners or people that were owners of the haciendas, the big haciendas that had the mines and owned the mines. One cool thing that I love about this recreation of the cemetery is how much detail was put into it, which everything was built here in Detroit by Detroit Science Center. All the names, the messages, is the right messages. They put a lot of detail into it. Some of them, like these that look very professionally, are pictures from the one over there that they pasted. And then the ones that they painted like this and recreated like that is because they were done just like that over there in the city of Guanajuato and the real cemetery of Santa Paula. Here we are in front of the La Bruja, the witch. And I like her a lot because, first of all, this is one of the mummies that impacts most of the customers, and they like her. It's one of the fan favorites, to say it like that. But I like her a lot because it brings perspective. Back then they would call her the witch, the good witch, because she cured people with herbs and natural ways. Today they will call her probably a holistic doctor or something like that. So it gives you perspective, 1800 versus today's day. So that's why I like her a lot, and a lot of people like her a lot. So.
These rare specimens from the Mexican city of Guanajuato are over 100 years old and were mummified naturally due to the area's climate and the special dressings they are wrapped in.
So this area would be like the forensic area and the science area. This is where they show interviews with the scientists that did the research. They tell how they came up with some of the answers and assumptions you get to see on the other rooms. It is very neat because the interview with the scientists is very tender. They're not talking about objects, but they're talking about human beings. And also you get to learn from the forensic area how close they were when they did the pictures on how the mummies probably look alike. Like this guy here, he had also a family member here in Detroit. So this is where you get to learn all the science and everything comes together.
If mummies aren't your idea of fun, don't worry, there's still a lot more. The Detroit Science Center is home to the only domed IMAX theater in the entire state of Michigan, making it a popular destination for movie lovers and science buffs alike. Hope you got your tickets. Let's go. This 67-foot, 4-story high screen surrounds you with the action and is a real deal, with kids' tickets starting only at $11 and only $4 for members. If you're interested in becoming a member of the Detroit Science Center, all you have to do is log on to their website at www.sciencedetroit.org and sign up. Membership packages start at just $25 and includes free admission to certain exhibits and access to over 290 other science centers and museums around the country. Now that's a bargain. The Detroit Science Center offers up tons of fun all day long in an entertaining and educational family setting. It is open Tuesday through Sunday year-round, and parking in one of 5 nearby structures makes it easy to get in and out. Bring the kids down for an afternoon of learning, or just stop in and catch the Mummies exhibit or an IMAX. Either way, you'll have a blast. Well, it's been a fun afternoon here at the Detroit Science Center. My name is Nicole Rupersberg, and you've been watching Nikki Does Detroit on Do Detroit TV. Until next time, mwah. Now go do something.